Today I'm going to be trying to fix my reverse camera because it has not been working for some time since I got my new taillights. So I'm going to try to rewire it and see if I'm tapped in the wrong wire by testing with a voltmeter and then rewiring it from there. So to start, you just got to take off this trunk plastic cover, and it has a thing right here. There's two push clips on here, and you just lift up and it should come right out. And be sure to unplug the light too. So I got my trunk panel out, and as you can see, when I took my car to go get fixed, they reworked my wiring and they broke up the blue wire and this wire, and they separated it with the power and the ground. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unplug this taillight down here. If I can grab that clip and unplug this taillight, if it would like to. So I'm gonna have to take out my taillight and try to disconnect it in there, because no matter how hard I decompress this tab and lift up and try to separate either of these, no matter how hard I pull, like I'm decompressing the tab, no matter what, it does not want to come out. So I'm gonna take off my taillight and see if I can get that out. You take off the taillight with one bolt here, one bolt there, and one bolt up there. Okay, so I did that for nothing because there is no plug into the taillight in here. The plug is there, so I just gotta keep trying to pull on those, and hopefully I can decompress those tabs and get it, but we'll just have to see. So I still cannot get this side out. I don't know what's going on with those, and I was unable to get this one undone either, but I was able to get this one done down here. And since, you know, they're the same taillights, just on a different side, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the car in reverse, and then I'm gonna take a voltmeter and test which one of these pins is getting volt and which one of those pins is assigned to which wire, because I may be wired into the wrong wire over here, and maybe that's what's causing my issues. So I'm gonna test that out. I was able to determine with this voltmeter that it is this top left pin up in here, which is fed by what appears to be this grayish wire, feeds that top left pin. I'll have to do more investigation with that. But if I come over here and look for the grayish wire, I'll see which color that coordinates to. And if it's the blue one, I'll have to rethink my wiring. But if it's a different color, I can try to tap into that and see if that gives me power. After doing some digging, that gray wire leads to, it's this purple pin up here, and this purple one goes into the top left up there, which feeds this white wire. So I'm gonna try and separate these white wires and tap into the white one as opposed to the blue one, because I think it was blue on my last taillights, but when I got my new taillights, it wasn't blue anymore, and I didn't check the voltage. I just assumed it would still be blue. So I'm gonna rethink that, try to tap into this red wire. I gotta get these off and then tap into this white wire and see if that works. Okay, so I disconnected the blue wire how it was and reconnected the blue wire, and my blinker, ever since I got it back from the dealership from the wreck, this one wasn't lighting up, only these two, and my blinker was going super fast on the inside. And so that's what made me think, after I saw their wiring, that I tapped into the wrong wire, because this is actually the wire for this outside LED light. It just so happened that the blue wire on my old taillights was the reverse light. So now I'm gonna get this white wire and tap into that to try to get my reverse camera to work. So I'm gonna do that. Got everything wired up right here, as you can see. Got all of them spliced in with the power going to the right part. And I grounded it at the factory ground spot. So let's go see if my reverse camera works. My blinker was fixed. Let's see if my reverse camera is fixed. Let it start up. Still my blinker turned on. Let's see if the blinker works. Oh yeah, much better. Not going fast anymore. But let's let this get started up. Come on. Why is it not? Well, let's just pop it in reverse. See what happens. Hello? There we go. Finally got my reverse camera back. That is awesome. I've been missing this thing. I was going to turn the markers off so we can just have one set, but that is awesome. I love that. I got my blinker fixed. I got my reverse camera fixed. That is amazing. That has been great. So with those wired up, the next thing to do is just put this back in, the trunk shroud, plastic shroud thing, put it in the same way you